Hey, my friends, Janelle here from JanelleEmma.com. I want to talk to you today about Facebook and how it's rapidly changing itself all the time. I got some really good tips the other day off John and Nadia Melton, and it was purely around, attraction marketing and Facebook and how things are changing. So we need to keep ourselves up to date on this sort of stuff, or we're not going to move with the times to get ourselves, more traction with this attraction marketing, tips that we're going to be doing or strategies that we're going to be using for our business. So keeping up with the algorithms, keeping up with the rules, keeping up with the way Facebook is running is what I wanted to give you some ideas of today. So when you're doing your business, you're not just doing the same old thing that you were doing, say, 2 years ago, because it's not going to keep working. And Facebook is getting smarter and smarter with what they do. So there were some things that Nadia and John Melton actually said that I want to give you on that, just so you can keep yourself up to date as well, and hopefully keep your network marketing business in the loop and keep yourself noticed out there. So one of the things obviously was posting too much. Don't go out there and post too much on your Facebook newsfeed. It used to be that if you would post, say, 5 to 10 times a day, or mainly around 5 times a day, that was getting some traction. These days, if you're posting that much, Facebook doesn't like it, and it won't show your posts in the news feeds as much. So they're now saying only post 1 to 2 times a day, which, how easy is that? That's better for us anyway. It's more time management. So why not post 1 to 2 times a day? Make the posts really good quality posts, not just posting a picture of your dog or a picture of the sunset and saying how awesome your day is. Those posts can still be in there, but you don't want those posts to be the ones that get the traction and the notification. So obviously, the more quality posts you post for yourself, and I spoke about this in last week's videos as well, about quality posts and posting things that are really going to give value to your niche or to your marketplace, or, they're going to give your viewers some really good information that they can learn from. And those quality posts are the ones that you want to get a lot of engagement on. So if you're posting 1 to 2 times a day, leave it about 4 to 5 hours between those posts, and that way you're not going to have Facebook not like what it is that you're doing online. So if you leave it about 4 to 5 hours and you can do it 1 to 2 times a day, do a post 1 to 2 times a day, to me, that's very achievable, and it's going to help your business. And the other rule out there now is don't just go and like a heap of people's posts, or don't just go and expect other people to be liking your posts. You want them to. Engagement is the thing. So you want them to engage as much as possible. Doing that through, comments or, a little love heart or something like that is going to get you more traction, more noticed than just a like these days. So this was another thing they spoke about was, if you're out there just liking everyone's posts and you're not even reading through these posts, it could be a post that's quite long and it might take you a minute or two to read through it. Facebook knows if you're not reading it. Facebook knows if you're not even hitting that read more little button, and then you're not actually reading the post and you're just scrolling and liking things. Facebook knows that. And so Facebook will penalize you if you are just doing that, which is, how insane is that Facebook is that smart? Obviously, if you're just liking things and you're not really engaging much, Facebook's going to penalize you, and that way they're going to make your post less seen, which means that you're going to get less engagement. So make sure that you're not out there just liking every single post. You need to be engaging. You need to be sending out comments. You need to be, and this is the other thing with attraction marketing. You don't just want to attract people to you through a like. You want to attract people to you through something you've put out there, or something where you've had a call to action where people are commenting back, and then you comment back to them as well, and then obviously private message them and take it away from there. But by just trying to use attraction marketing as a form of getting likes on your posts is not really attraction marketing, is it? You're not really getting many leads or engagement from that. So make sure you're getting comments from people. Make sure you're commenting on other people's stuff as well. And then behind the scenes, we all think that attraction marketing is amazing, and it is. But behind the scenes, you've still got to be prospecting. This was another thing that they mentioned, was make sure that you are still prospecting behind the scenes, because in front of in front of people's faces, that attraction marketing side, the curiosity posts are really good and really effective. But if you're still not prospecting on the back end, you're still, behind the scenes, you're still not connecting with these people, making strong relationships, or you're not still prospecting yourself and reaching out to other people's posts and commenting on theirs, you're not really doing attraction marketing properly. So this is one way where you need to really make sure that you're engaging in so many people's posts, and that's what will come back to you. It's that law of attraction. The more you give out, the more you get back. So really make sure that you are doing that for yourself, and that you're engaging in a lot of other people's stuff. And of course, it's going to help yourself out as well. It's going to help your newsfeed out and help their newsfeed out as well. So here was another one. Make sure you're not copy and pasting. Say it's a really good post that one of your upline did or someone in your company did, and it's something that they got a lot of engagement from. Make sure you're not just copying and pasting that, because Facebook knows that. So Facebook is not going to give you engagement on that. They're not going to have your post that you've copy and pasted. They're not going to have that post lifted up in people's news feeds. All they're going to do is penalize you for it. So the more you copy and paste, the more you're going to get penalized, the less engagement you will get. So the other thing to do is obviously copy and paste it, but then customize it. Delete a few of the paragraphs, or put a few of your own words in there, or purely just make it your own. And use that person's words, but put it into your own. You really want to be, the more authentic you are and the more natural you are in the words are more how you would speak anyway, the more it's going to come across better to your viewers, because that's what they're following you for, is because they like and trust you, not because you've copied and pasted something from someone else. So make sure that you stand out from the rest. Look at different ways where you can stand out from the rest, where you're not copy and pasting posts all the time. It's going to hurt your engagement, not help it. And then make sure that you're standing out. So Nadia actually said, I love this little quote she said, is people don't remember good, they remember different. So try and be different. In your post, be really authentic to you, but also different. Be different in the way that you do things. Like I look at someone like Tracy Rose. We know who she is because she's the cat lady. She's always got her little cat in the videos, and stuff like that. So she stands out because of that, and that's just one person who popped straight into my head then that I wanted to give an example on. So have a look at how you can be different. The more different and authentic and yourself you are on Facebook, the more, it's going to come back to you, that you're going to attract those like-minded people. So make sure you are being different. Make sure you're not copying and pasting. And the other thing is to really focus and test and tweak when your posts are getting the most engagement. So if your posts get a lot of engagement, you could do this for, I don't know, a few months on end. You could do it where you're posting at different times of the day for a few months, just to see when is the best engagement. Now, sometimes the best engagement isn't to do with the time of the day, it's to do with the quality of your post. So the more good quality, the more value you are giving out to your people, that post, of course, is going to get more engagement no matter what time of the day it is. And it does take time for your post to go up in people's news feeds, because there's so many posts going into Facebook now, into people's news feeds, that it does take time for yours to go up into their news feed. So don't think that because you haven't got engagement straight away, that, in 5 hours time you might get, a lot of engagement. So be patient with that and wait for that engagement before you think that the post didn't work. And really have a look at this. Test and tweak that for yourself and really look at ways of how you can do that. And your goal now is obviously create content that is curiosity. So that's what you want to do. If you're not creating content that's full value to your people, create it that has curiosity around that post or around that content. Make sure that content is really curious based. And the other thing there is obviously you want to ask yourself, how many people are actually reaching out to me because of my posts? Instead of thinking how many people are liking my posts, these days it's not about the likes. So don't ask yourself how many people are liking my posts these days. Ask yourself how many people are actually reaching back out to me because of a post that I just did or a post that I've done this week. And that's where you start to really see that engagement and pick up on the things that are working for you and pick up on the ones that aren't. And that's when you can tweak and twist and tailor that to your profile a lot more without having to think that this is not working for you anymore. So guys, I hope that was of value to you. There is more tips and strategies here I wanted to go through with you, but I want to keep that short and sweet, so I'll do my next video on this on Thursday. Please subscribe to my videos if you're finding value in these, and you will get the notification for the one on Thursday that goes through a bit more of this, of what John and Nadia Melton spoke of, and I'll see you all on the next video.